Christians, in John chapter 10, verse 12, following the verse where Jesus says he's the good shepherd and that he lays down his life for his sheep only, not the goats, for his sheep, his elect people. You might not like it. It should be a comfort to you if you're a believer, but for many of you, you don't like it, but it is the truth. Jesus laid down his life for his sheep, not the goats. Verse 12, Jesus says, but a hireling, he who is not the shepherd, one who does not own the sheep, sees a wolf coming and leaves the sheep and flees. And the wolf catches the sheep and scatters them. So what is a hireling? A hireling, as Christ said, is someone who doesn't own the sheep, has no personal interest in the sheep, not vested in the interest of the sheep. And no doubt here, he is making a reference to the Pharisees and the religious leaders of his day who ought to have been instructing the people in the ways of God and had not been doing so, had never done so. So Christ refers to them through this parable as hirelings. Someone who protects the sheep at night, but they don't care. They are basically mercenaries. But when the heat is turned up and the threat is increased, they run and leave the sheep. And the wolf comes and scatters the sheep. And the shepherds, who are in this case the hirelings, hired shepherds, not the owners of the sheep, but hired to protect the sheep, hired by the great shepherd. They faltered in their responsibilities in protecting the sheep. But thank God that our Lord, the great shepherd, will never let anyone or anything snatch one of his sheep from his hands. Not only that, if any sheep go astray, he will go after them. But here in John 10, he talks about bringing all the sheep together, those from the Jewish fold and those from the Gentile fold, and making them one.